Hey collectibros, it's me, Shinobi Nando, and welcome to another What's in the Box? My series where I gather all the information and break down what you can get where, how much it's going to cost you, and most importantly, are there any freebies you can collect? We don't just break down the collector's edition, we also do the standard, digital, deluxe, whatever, pre-order bonuses, so if that thing interests you, stick around. Because today, we are breaking down Starfield. I know what you're thinking, Nando, this is a Xbox game. It's coming to Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass for that matter. Surely there isn't any pre-order bonuses. We all know there's a collector's edition. Well, you know if you watch the Xbox Summerfest showcase. But for those of you who are willing to part with a little bit of extra cash on top of your Game Pass subscription, there are some bonuses. Or for simply those of you who like to actually own your game. Well, let's start by breaking down the standard edition. Pre-order the game either physically or digitally at any retailer to get the Old Mars skin pack. For those of you looking for a bit extra, you can get 5 days early access, the Shattered Space First Story Mission expansion, the Constellation skin pack, and the digital Artbook and soundtrack with the Premium Edition. You can also get the physical Premium Edition upgrade, which also includes the 5 days early access. You'll get a Steelbook and a Constellation Patch. Now this is available at Amazon internationally, in the United States at Best Buy, GameStop, and Walmart. It's also available at GameStop Canada, EB Games, and JB Hi-Fi in Australia. Here in Europe and the UK, you could get it at Fnac, Shop2, and Game. With Shop2, once again coming in at the cheapest at only being £30 or roughly €30 compared to everywhere else where it's about 35. So that's the standard edition. Now I know there's a lot of controversy in the collecting world at the moment. There's a big battle going on between physical and preserving physical and digital only downloads. Again, this game is digital and going to be available on Game Pass, so it is a bit weird that we get a Steelbook. I, however, like to collect Steelbook. That has something to do with my whole ADHD object permanence I'm not going to get into. But I like having a physical momentum of a game that I own, even if I own the disc. I don't own the disc, sorry, or I just own a digital code. And of course, if you want to own the game, you can get the cosmetics for buying it on the Xbox or Microsoft Store for PC. I don't know. It's definitely a weird one. I personally will probably just be playing it on Game Pass. It's never going to leave Game Pass because it's a first-party Xbox Studios game. So next up, we have the Collector's Edition. In the Starfield Constellation Edition, you get all the content that is available in the Premium Edition upgrade, including the Constellation Patch, Steelbook, digital content, and 5 days early access. Unique to this edition is the Starfield Chronomark watch and case, and the credit stick with Laser-Etched game code. The case itself is also a collector's item, being inspired by the ones used by astronauts during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. Bethesda showed this off during the Starfield Direct, showing the intricate locking mechanism. It also showcased the Chronomark watch, which actually connects to your smartphone and could act like a smartwatch. It also includes the displays and heads up from the game, which I assume will function very similar to the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy. This is available internationally at the Bethesda Gear Store, Game here in the UK, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, and Walmart in the United States, GameStop in Canada, EB Games and JB Hi-Fi in Australia. In Europe, it's also available at Fnac. So Bethesda have this history of doing collector's editions that are actually in-game replicas. Now, anyone who's watched my channel for any length of time will know that my favorite collector's editions are in-game replicas. Don't get me wrong, clearly love a good statue, but especially in a game where you create your own character, I always think it's cool to have an in-game replica instead, like games like Destiny or Fallout. And that's what I mean, this game follows along the long tradition of having things like a Pip-Boy or the helmet from Fallout 76. Yes, I get that there's still some controversy in the collecting world in regards to the digital content. The soundtrack's digital, the art book's digital, key code is digital. However, on this they did do something kind of unique. Not only do you get the replica watch, you also get a replica credit stick, which has your game code inscribed on it. That is one of the coolest ways of giving out a code in collecting history that I can think of. It's just a really unique in-universe way of giving you a code, because obviously in this setting they use credit sticks, which would be like a bank card. So Yeah, I think that's kind of funky. That's kind of cool. For those of you who are happy just to play the game on Game Pass, fret not, there are some accessories that you can get if you still want something Starfield related. There is a new Xbox controller and headset that are uniquely Starfield themed. In fact, the Xbox controller is already out now. Sadly, I didn't get one this time. I might pick it up in the future, but if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to one of my fellow unboxing peers, and they have a video on it. You can check them out, and please subscribe and tell them that Nando sent you. Well guys, that is my breakdown for Starfield. Let me know what you think. Are you annoyed about the whole digital thing? Do you understand the shift to digital with the digital only consoles and a lot of players preferring to play on Steam? I think it's weird that a game has a Steelbook without a physical disc. And most importantly, let me know how you're picking this up. Are you going to be buying it outright? Do you love the look of it? Are you a big Bethesda fan? Or are you going to play it on Game Pass? Speaking of digital codes, God, I am good at segues. Don't forget to check out the link in the description to CD Keys. That will get you a discount off Xbox or PC Game Pass Ultimate. And I will be making a small commission to help me fund my growing addiction to plastic tat from video games. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, bye, bye.